what is going on, wild card winners? So, opponent, time, date is set. Today's games went as expected in the AFC. The Cincinnati Bengals just defeated the Ravens, and the Buffalo Bills defeated the Miami Dolphins. The games were actually closer than I thought they would be, but ultimately it just the better team, the better quarterback prevailed, and now the Jaguars will be traveling to Arrowhead to play the Kansas City Chiefs at 4:30 on Saturday. 4:30 on Saturday. Honestly, for us, probably the best slot, just due to the fact that you don't want to play there at night. I mean, I think half the game is going to be at night anyway, but the later the game, probably the more hostile environment it's going to be. So that one's good. Also, this is an interesting matchup for us because, look, the Jaguars have come off 2 straight playoff games, essentially. That Titans game was a playoff game. The Chargers game was a playoff game. Now we travel out to Kansas City, and, Kansas City just had a bye week. So that's going to factor into it. We hope that they're rusty. The Jaguars definitely aren't rusty at this point because we've been straight cardiac Jaguars. The Jaguars, in the last 120 minutes of football, we've held 3 minutes of a lead, and we're 2-0. So the Jaguars have been able to kind of prevail. We go over here, and we also have played in Kansas City this year. So the Jaguars know what to expect crowd noise-wise, just travel-wise. I mean, they were just in that locker room a few months ago, and the Jaguars played well offensively. The defense wasn't great. The defense is going through their mid-season lull, they weren't able to really do well that game. But now, different team, different time, and we saw the Chargers. We blew out the Chargers 38-10 week 3, and then they go out and kind of, held the lead most of the game. It looked like it was about to be a blowout before the Jaguars tightened it up. So, different game, different atmosphere. I mean, hopefully the Jaguars go out there and play free. Let's not go out there and have a, 5-0 turnover differential. Let's kind of keep that going tight. But, another week, guys, another week of playoff anticipation. It's the greatest thing and the worst thing because, we're all distracted throughout the week and we just want the game to get here. But, this Saturday, man, I'll of course be live streaming the game at home. I will not be going to Kansas City. So, going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys are all here. Content to come this week, of course. Playoff Jaguars. There's nothing like it. So let me know your thoughts of the time and the opponent. Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid. Andy Reid is actually Doug Peterson's under the Andy Reid tree, so that's a little bit big brother stuff. Patrick Mahomes is, currently the guy that Trevor Lawrence is looking up to. Patrick Mahomes has been around the league for 5-6 years. Has a Super Bowl victory. He's been kind of king of the AFC, playing in the last 3 or 4 AFC championship games. So this is a big one. So it should be a lot of fun. The Final Four, it's crazy how important a quarterback is to a team, right? I mean, the 4 best quarterbacks in the AFC right now are Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, and Trevor Lawrence. And look who's all in the Final Four of the AFC. Yeah, quarterbacks are pretty important. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Go Jags.